Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope your guys' day are going great, and you are back at the Dynasty with your host Kevin. Alright, today we're going to discuss a little something here with Elaine Thompson Herah and her team. Alright, so it's been no secret by a stretch of the imagination that she's no longer being coached by she's no longer under the tutelage of Coach Stephen Francis. Alright, and she ventured out with creating their own track club, New Era Track Club, and spearheaded by her husband, Darren Herah. But here's the thing. A lot of people have been wondering if that was actually the best move for Elaine Thompson because of her recent performances, excluding this season. But the thing is, for years she's been under Stephen Francis, even with her peculiar situations with injuries, Achilles problem and all, muscular problems, everything. She's always been dropping fast times. So that's where the issue comes in. People have people speculating and things like that, because since she's been with her husband, there has been no improvement. She didn't show any potential of getting back anywhere near the top level. Alright, so because one example of that is when she was under Stephen Francis, the season she ran with the Olympics, when she ran the 10.58, 10.54. I was trying to find a video, but I'm not able to locate it at the moment. If you go back and watch this Jamaican trials, it's the semi-final, Elaine Thompson, she had the ankle issue. Ankle or Achilles issue. When the camera zoomed in, you check her ankle. It was heavily wrapped with kinesia tape. All right, so it looked like a black sock, but then the camera changed the angle a bit. You see that it was a tape that was wrapped, and she still produced the fastest times of her entire career during that season. Alright, now she switched, everything started going downhill. It was like her team or her husband did not know how to direct her, put her back on a path, through the training regimen to get her back to her dominant self. However, it's funny enough, it's like a coincidence. I'm just leaving it at coincidence, at a coincidence, because I don't want to judge or anything. But as soon as she switched, she didn't switch. She went under the tutelage of another coach that was her coach at because if people really look into Stephen Francis's his camp, he has a lot of sub-coaches, that personally works with the athlete. And Shanika Osborne, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing the name correctly, he was the coach that Elaine Thompson was working with. All right, but she said she didn't, as in an interview here, I'm going to play it for you in a second. She said her husband's still there. She didn't totally switch. So it seems like a temporary move. Let me play the video.
People come in, is it like your husband is coaching and having someone else? Is like
He's still a part of my group, so that doesn't change.
Yes, so as you hear there from the horse's mouth, she said her husband is still a part of the team, but it seems somebody else is just spearheading for now. And as we can see with this guy, this article here posted by a popular Jamaican journalist. This is the article, guys. Part of the article says, since the ending of this year's national championships, where Thompson Herah only qualified for the relay pool at this year's world championship. So there's a quote, seemed to be from Coach Osborne here. I have been working with her since we have been at MVP, so it's similar stuff. So I'm just working with her for now. Not sure if it's going to be permanent, but just working with her for now, said Osborne, who previously coached at Papine High. And he goes on to say, Osborne told Radio Jamaica Sports that it's, according to her, probably she's trying to see how things work out to the end of the season, and then she'll make a decision. But it's up there. Indeed, it is up to her, guys. But what do you think? For me, I think leaving this is actually the best course of action. Leaving Shanika as her coach. I think if she switched back to her, well, I don't know what will happen. I just rather these outcomes that I'm seeing right now, the times, the form, the confidence. I rather this continue. You know, continue in this vein. We saw steady improvement. 11:23. As soon as he took over, she then dropped to 11, 10:94. I think it was 10:92, 10:84, 10:79. The muscle memory was returning. So, all in all, I think she should keep it that way. Maybe keep her husband as an advisor. You know? What do you guys think? Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out.